This is Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. Cody's Guide Service out here on Truman Lake, doing a little bit of catfishing this morning. Change of pace for me. Hybrids have been pretty hit and miss this week. They ran some water. When they was running water, the weird bite was really good. Catfish and hybrids up there, white bass. Didn't see many crappie caught, but I'm sure there was a few. They cut the water back this weekend. They ain't ran nothing. About out of water to run. Truman's 705, I think. Right around 705. Catfish bite's still real good up here. Right now we're drifting 22, 23 foot of water. Just long lining out behind the boat on the main lake, and the bite's been really good so far this morning. A lot of action going on. I think we've been at it maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes or something, and we got 6 or 7 fish in the box already. Just using cut shad, fresh cut shad. Shad are all over the main lake. Bait I caught was in about 17, 18 foot of water. There's bait up in the shallow cove still, especially later in the day. Of a morning it's a little bit deeper. As far as crappie, they're still catching some on the mud flats. They ain't changed pattern too much. The crankbaits kind of died off. I talked to some guys this weekend that pulled crankbaits all weekend, never hardly caught a fish. The walleye, they still catching them. Some of them shallow. Oh, there's a good bite. Catching some of them shallow out on the main lake flats still. Last weekend there was a couple guys that are good at catching them, done really good. There's a good bite. Let go of it. I'd just leave it there for now. I don't think he got the bait off of it, but pretty good action here this morning. I'll flip this camera around here a little bit. White bass are finally starting to school up a little bit. I ran across a few real good schools on some of the humps this week. Actually even caught a few of them hybrid fishing. I haven't threw too many artificials for them, but this last week they've been schooled up probably better than what I've seen most of this summer. So you just got to do a little bit of graphing, but once you find them, you can catch them for a while before they move off. Just little bank spoons, rooster tails, pearl white and chartreuse sliders, anything like that. Just something about the size of them small shad. They're about 2 inches right now, 2 to 3 inches. But that's jugging's still been good. They've been catching quite a few fish jugging. There's a lot of oxygen back in the water this week after this cold front and the rain and wind there a couple of days. I was catching some hybrids this week, 25 foot deep and 30 foot of water, and keeping bait alive down there. So water temperature's cooled off. I think this morning I got 79 on my fish finder right now. It's cooled off a little bit on us, so that's probably what shut that crankbait bite off. I haven't heard of a whole lot else going on. Haven't heard anything on largemouth this week. I think they've been pretty hit and miss. There's been some caught, but I don't have a clue what pattern. They was flipping some of the deeper timber off the mud flats, like 15 to 18 foot of water was the last I heard. Just pitching jigs and stuff like that on them deeper brush piles and deeper trees. I'll flip this camera around here for a minute and let you guys kind of see what we got going on here. Oh, I thought that was just getting hit. Well, that one still got bait on it. That was the one that got the big bite earlier too. Didn't get it off. Them crappie this week, they have still been using a lot of minnows, but I did hear some limits coming off jigs also. So that fall bite's probably not too far around the corner with this water temperature dropping like it has this last week and a half. Everything's gonna be changing pretty pretty drastic here in the next month. So what fishing reports go up today might not be good tomorrow. So I've not heard much on the upper end of the lake. I don't think there's been a whole lot of fishing going on up there. Tally Bend, Sparrowfoot, I have not heard of hardly anything up that direction. I know when that water was running in, they caught that water temperature dropped really drastic up there and slowed that bite way down. I don't know if it's picked back up yet or not. I haven't talked to anybody that's went up that far. So I'm probably be staying down here on the main lake for a while. Might jump down to Lake of the Ozarks, do a little bit of catfishing down there this week, a couple of days maybe, just see how it is since the temperatures dropped. Drift bite had been real good down there, shallower. I'm kind of hoping they push down a little bit deeper down there too. Maybe pick up some of them bigger fish if they have. These fish don't want to be on camera, do they? Probably shut. Oh, that second one, Paul, get it. He slacked it way up. There's one. Did he come off? Oh, Charles is getting a bite there. Get him, Charles. Neither one of them wanted to commit. That one just slacked the line way up instead of actually committing. But I'm gonna get this rod back out here. This is Cody's bait and tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. Yeah, that one stole the bait. Have a good one, y'all.